Welcome back to another Apex Racing Academy basic track guide tutorial. Alex Simpson in the Mercedes AMG GT3 at Circuit Zolder. Yeah, this should be a fun little track. Merc will be pretty useful around here. Obviously, the McLarens and the high-speed cars not going to be able to stretch their legs so much around here. Short straights and some high curbs and sausage curbs and things like that, which will usually play into the favour of the likes of the Mercedes and the BMW. I do think the BM will be the quickest round here, or the extra downforce it's got. Good change of direction as well, should make it very, very competitive this week. So yeah, expect a lot of BMs out there, but I think we'll see a good mixture this week. But yeah, should be fun racing. The short straights will mean that you're reliant on people making mistakes to get moves done as well. So the racing could be like a big long train. So yeah, be ready for that. Do some practice. Indeed, it's going to be extremely useful. Right, without further ado, let's take you through this half-speed lap, and then we'll play it through once at full speed as well. Right, coming down into towards the turn one, we want to get as far over to the right as possible, and we look towards sort of like the second to or third last Coke Zero sign on the right as you're braking. Late apex, turn it in. We want to skim that curb on the left, keep a little bit of brake all the way up to it, and try and get on the gas as soon as you get onto the curb. Watch that curb on the right there, it's a little nasty. You see me have just a little moment there. Spot the braking marker on the left, it's the start of the gravel trap. Again, just trail brake into this corner, late apex, pick up that curb and get on the power. I have a slight early shift into third gear here just to keep the car a little bit more settled rather than revving it out in second. Flat out all the way through this section. Look for the braking mark on the left, that bit of tarmac there. Down one gear into fourth, again slight late apex just at the end of the sausage curbs on the right. Get back on the power hard, and now try and hold it in so that you don't get an off track round there. Can be a bit tricky, but it's a good rewarding corner when you absolutely nail it through there. Coming into the chicane, spot your braking marker just before the post on the right there after the 100 board, all the way down to third gear. Skim the curb on the left hand side and try and take as little of the high part as you can through there and get on the power about halfway through the apex. Tiny little bit before if you can, if you've got it nailed on the way in. Full speed all the way through this downhill left-hander. Look for the braking mark on the left. There's kind of like a join in the white line that I use all the way down to second gear. Just try and take as little of the sausage curbs through here. Get as close as you possibly can and try and sort of get on the gas constantly through this section so that where you don't lose too much momentum. Use all of the curbing on the left and a late apex for this right-hander here. Try and obviously, if you can get it flat out through there, then it's beautiful. However, I think it's going to need a little bit of setup tweaks or slightly cooler weather to get it done. Brake before the 100 meter board on the left-hand side. Try and hook the car on the curb on the right at the absolute the point of the hairpin there, right on the apex, and then get on the power nice and early. Use it again all of the curb on the left. Heavy acceleration zone really there, so car might get a bit squirmy towards the end of a run. Again, looking between sort of the 100 meter and the sort of the lamppost on the right as you're braking, all the way down into second gear. Again, as close to the sausage curbs, turning in, kissing the apex, getting onto the power in between the corners to try and carry the momentum sort of through the middle of that, and then aggressive on the exit after a little lift just to help get it right. If you're on cue, stick to the left down here. Just saves the you'll just travel shorter distance. It's only thousandths of a second, but still worth having. But yeah, for a race, get yourself heading over to the right. Right, guys, just going to play this back at full speed. But if you've got any questions, as always, these will be up on Facebook. Post on there, post on the forum. Setup and everything's already been shared on the Apex forum. Website's a bit slow at the minute, so just bear with it. And yeah, should be able to grab everything from there. Have fun racing this week. I've been Alex Simpson. It's another Apex Racing Academy track guide tutorial. The advanced ones will be available probably about week 6, week 7, something like that, once we've got a good little catalogue of them done for you guys. Alright, thanks a lot. See you again.